widely distributed mammals on Earth, the killer whale
Vocês têm
is
uma
uniquely
equipe
positioned
também.
to
Eu acho que
represent
sim, já começa até a filmar,
the
pode
power
perder.
and fragility of the ocean.
Hello everyone, my name is Emmanuel, and on behalf of the entire Killer Whale training team, I'd like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. Being a part of SeaWorld's mission is more than just a job. We are proud of what we do, and it is a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now more than ever, we are honored to share our relationships with the whales, and what we have learned with all of you. And now, SeaWorld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Que é positivo, né? Que a política mudou, né? Olha que bonita a imagem, né? Duro você ficar naquele hotel lá em cima e cair na praia lá embaixo. Tem um elevadorzinho.
Our world has one interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Olha lá as orcas. Olha lá.
Português ou quando?
Quatro almas lá no fundo lá. Pode ser cinco, talvez. A última vez que eu tinha visto eram 8 que eles tinham. Mas o Tiliquim tava vivo ainda.
Christina, Nalani, and Malia, the 3 members of our killer whale family, demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit a doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or step on the scales to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see our whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Ursinus florida, or commonly referred to as killer whales. Here at SeaWorld, we like to call them Christina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Micaiah, our killer whale family. Micaiah is our youngest whale, at just 14 years old. The oldest is Micaiah's mother, Katina, who's also the matriarch, or leader of her pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques creates a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning, through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us, and even take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, as trainers, you might see us providing our whales with a wide variety of different sessions. Sometimes those sessions look like an exercise session, very similar to you and I going to the gym to exercise. Now, you might be asking, how do you exercise a 8,000-pound killer whale? Well, it's actually very similar to what you saw in the beginning portion of our presentation, with those high jumps and fast sprints. That's exactly how we're going to exercise our whales in order to make sure that they're remaining healthy. Now, another way to ensure our whales remaining healthy is something called husbandry or healthcare behaviors. And actually, one of the very first healthcare behaviors is a position in which we're able to ask for a voluntary blood sample. The whales will eventually or upside down and present to us their tail fluid. Now, not only does it give us a great view of the whale's entire body, but also those blood vessels located on the white undersides of their tail fluids. Our veterinarians can come by and collect the blood sample at least once a month, and our whales are trained to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. Now, as trainers, you might see us rubbing down or massaging our whales, whether it be on their backs, pectoral fingers, or those tail fleas. The whales have very sensitive skin, so this is just one of the many different ways that we can reward or reinforce our whales for remaining calm during a procedure like this. And it's also a really great way for us to strengthen our relationship with the whales too. Now, collecting a blood sample is just one way to make sure our whales are remaining healthy. Another really important diagnostic is weighing our whales. We're able to weigh our whales by simply asking them to slide their bodies all the way up and out of the water, but onto a giant killer whale-sized scale behind one of our adjacent pools. Now, when the whales side up, a portion of their body does still remain in the water from the dorsal fin down to the tail fins. That is called the peduncle muscle. It's very heavy and very muscular. In fact, natural athletic behavior we see with all killer whales is the ability to move that portion of their body with such force it enables them to completely turn before re-entering the water. Now, this position wouldn't necessarily get an accurate weight on the whale. So, in order to solve this, we'll simply ask them to lift that peduncle all the way up and out of the water. Training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy, so we know that our younger whales are growing properly and that our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt. And for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales and for us.
So we just learned that killer whales love to play, and you can actually learn a lot by playing. You'll also learn through mimicry and observational learning. At a young age, killer whales will learn important life skills by playing games with their mothers and other whales. So we're going to put that to the test today with our killer whale family, and all of you guys ready for some fun? All right, let's start off with this side of the stadium. We're going to play a killer whale-sized game of follow the leader. So if you wish to participate, go ahead and stand up. Now when I say go, I want you guys to put both arms to your side, but then spin 2 times in a circle. Ready, set, go! Check it out, he saw you! That was amazing. Thank you all so much for participating. Now, as you can see, Mikhail is paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals, and they're often seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. Now, killer whales will use this using 2 different adaptations that they've made over the years. One of them is going to be that darker motion. The other one is going to be that really powerful tail flip in an up and down motion. So, when you guys see the whale out on that stage, make sure you give him a great big cheer. Alright, this side of the stadium, we did not forget about you. Go ahead and stand up. It is your turn. We have an even bigger jump planned for you. It's called a breach. Now, in order to ask for it, you're going to get your left hand out, you're going to tap your knee, and then come all the way back up again. Ready, set, go! And he is off. Now, killer whales will breach for a variety of different reasons. Sometimes they'll breach to learn to abound, to get a better look around, maybe even scratch an itch. More often than not, killer whales will breach to show off! Welcome to the Soak Zone, everybody! How about we hear it one more time for all of you and our killer whale family? SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on the many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we now know that the gestation period of a pregnant killer whale is about 17 months. Now that's information that would be nearly impossible to obtain out in the wild. Some information, however, can only be obtained through field research. That's why SeaWorld partners with such organizations like the Norwegian World Survey and NOAA to advance global education. Killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal can be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from isolates. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So, killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they'll use those powerful tail flips to stun their prey. You're about to get a demonstration. For our whales, it's a high-energy exercise session. But for all of you, that means it's time to get wet!
tanto de água lá no chão que fica. Tem muito ralo de drenagem. Mas agora no meio aqui, ó. A câmera já até protege a câmera dele.
As you can see, killer whales are amazing athletes, and they can eat several hundred pounds of food every day. In the ocean, a killer whale's diet will depend on where they live and the time of year. Unfortunately, things like overfishing, pollution, and other factors are having a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Olha, já fecharam ali, ó. Fecharam a passagem pra outra lembreza. Hã?
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
For the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales.
Tudo aqui eles brincam mais com as menores. As filhotes.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful.
But still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable. Don't give up. Be inspired.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming. But together, we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written, and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference. All it
Cuida
takes
das
is
maiores.
one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow.
And change the world.
Together, we've got this.